Hello, people of the internet. It's me, and Charlie's down here. Charlie, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's my doggy. Anyway, get over there. Get off of me. Leave me alone. Right now, I am locked in a quest for 1,000 comments with stop licking my finger. Joanna, Nathaniel, and Peter, and a little bit of Melissa. But you guys didn't know that I'm doing this and this at the same time. Anyway, I want to make a video about a little thing called NaNoWriMo, or Remo. I've always said NaNoWriMo, which I learned recently is like wrong. Every year, thousands of people around the world voluntarily write a novel during the month of November. And now she's gone. The only rule is that you have to finish it in November and that it has to be 50,000 words. There's no other rules. Like, it can be terrible. All of my novels that I've ever written in NaNoWriMo are terrible. My first novel was a fantasy novel that was god awful. It was the worst novel ever. Actually, I have it right here. Hang on. I might read you an excerpt if I can find a part. Also, the thing I didn't mention is that my first novel was handwritten. So I kept all of them in this folder. Yeah, this folder is my National Novel Writing Month novel from 2009. Here's a memorable line. I lay stunned in the tall grass for several moments, just ... breathing. That's, yeah, deep. Yes, anyway, this is really bad. But you know what? I wrote a book when I was 15 years old. My second novel was realistic. It was about travel. I think it was better, but it didn't have a whole lot of plot. I mean, the characters just kind of like traipsed around Europe. Traveling with these characters every day around Europe for a whole month, it's super boring. But I really played it safe my second year, which was easier. Like, I definitely found it much easier to sit down and write every day for 1,667 words, but it wasn't as interesting. This year I'm writing a zombie apocalypse novel. Mark my words now that, yeah, it's not gonna be that hard to write a zombie apocalypse novel. And then when I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I decide to write a zombie apocalypse novel? Then feel free to link me back to this video. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. And you should do it too. I know there's a lot of people out there who like enjoy writing, but they're like, oh, I couldn't write a book, like I just don't have anything to write about. And to those people I say, do it anyway, like come up with something, even if it's terrible. Try this, because like you have nothing to lose. No one's ever gonna see this novel. No one's ever read any of my novels. Like, that's the most that I have ever read to anyone of any of my novels. Go for it, and at best you'll have like a novel that you can rewrite and turn into an amazing, like, the next Harry Potter. But at worst, you can still be like, I wrote a book, how cool am I? And you can brag about it forever. So ultimately, what NaNoWriMo is about for me is practice. Like, even if I'm not a very good writer, it's good for me to sit down and write every day. It's a good exercise for me as a reader, and as a thinker, and as a human, to have this like daily regimen in which it is okay to fail miserably. In fact, it is almost encouraged. The best part about NaNoWriMo for me is that it gives me permission to suck in a way that I think is just brilliant. Novel writing has become, in our society, kind of like a pedestal thing, like only super fancy people can write novels, and I really think NaNoWriMo does a good job of like making that human. You can write a novel at 15, you can write a novel at 84, like anyone can write a novel. You can write a novel if you're like a busy mom with kids, or if you're a college student, if you're still in high school and you write all of your novels sitting on the side of the pool because you are the swim team manager. That is what NaNoWriMo is all about. So that's it. Anyone who's interested in NaNoWriMo, please sign up, just try it, even if you like bomb and only write 5,000 words. That's 5,000 words you wouldn't have written otherwise, so just try it. You might end up with a fantastic story, who knows, and if you don't, guess what? You're a better person and you can brag about writing a novel forever. Reminder, t-shirt orders are due Thanksgiving, which is a long way away. By Thanksgiving I should be 3/4 of the way done with my novel. That's scary. So I think that's all. I will see you in November. I gotta go plan my novel out. Just kidding, I don't plan anything.